Good morning, guys, and welcome to day 7 of Mindful Mornings. It's extra early for me this morning, and it's really frosty outside. I don't know if you can see my breath in here, but it's freezing at Circus Smash. I hope it's warmer where you are. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with our gratitude ball this morning, and we're just going to take a couple of breaths. We're going to take a couple of breaths in, a couple of breaths out, and we're just going to check in with ourselves and how we're feeling this morning. So gratitude ball, stick it on the heart, push it in. And let's just take a couple of deep breaths. And let's do it over 7 seconds this morning. Let's push it. So let's breathe in. And breathe out. Breathing in. And breathing out. One final time, breathing in. And breathing out. Let's start throwing our gratitude back and forth. Let's throw it as fast as we can this morning, and let's just, before we do anything, let's just feel the sensations that it creates in our hands. Take a look at it, look up, look around your room, notice things that you don't normally notice. And let's put a big smile on our face. And let's just get ready for our day. And to start us off, as always, let's think about some gratitude. Think of what we're grateful for this morning. A thing, a person, a situation. And let's just slow that gratitude ball right on down. Let's just take 30 seconds there to just think about that. The theme of today is thinking and overthinking. I'm going to do a little exercise. I'm going to stand this way so it's a little bit easier for you to see. So what I want you to do is I want you to hold that ball as close as you can. Throw that ball as close as you can, okay, to you. And I want you to stretch out your arms and reach out as far as you can and throw that ball back and forth. Side swap one, remembering it's the gratitude ball. Bring it close again. And what I want you to do is I want you to slowly stretch out your arms until they're completely straight. And walking our way back. Here, I'm going to turn this way so you know what we're doing now. But I just want you to register register at the points in which you find it a little bit easier. Okay, so this is quite awkward. Okay, and as I go a little bit further out, it's quite simple there for me. As I stretch out a bit further, it becomes a little bit more work. Okay, so the further it gets away from me, the more work it gets, the closer it comes to me. It gets them right in between this natural happy medium. Let's think about our thoughts there. Sometimes we overthink, which makes our day sometimes a little bit harder. I'm still trying to connect the thoughts, really. Now I lost that track of thought. Okay, so let's keep going back to that. We're here really close to us and work our way forward. And back again. Let's go with the 3. Let's do that same thing with the side swap 3. Doing a lot with our gratitude this morning. Okay, remember, as we're throwing that ball, we're trying to not move that catch in hand. Okay, so we're going to do that same thing. Hold it really close to us. And then move it further away. Find that happy medium in the middle. And then pushing it all the way out. Before we move on from this, let's just connect into that gratitude one more time this morning. And let's grab our positive and negative ball. 4-4 we're going. And we're just going to have a little bit of a battery check-in with ourselves this morning. So, let's start really low. I'll tell you what, let's start in 2 reflective moments. So 2 and 2. Okay? And just think about how you're feeling. Think about your energy levels. Think about where you're at today. And I want to fill up our cup, if you like, by way of these balls. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to just start to kind of like simmer these balls in our hands as if they were a frying pan. Okay? And what I want you to do is each time you throw it, to get a little bit higher, until you're throwing as high as you can, really. So don't let it hit the ceiling if it's quite low, but just throw it up as high as you can and let it fall right back down. And what I want you to do is I want you to visualise this, filling up your battery this morning. Okay? Giving yourself lots of energy. Clearing your mind for the day. Getting them smiles out and ready. Take a second, take a breath and do that same thing again. Let them simmer away and then get higher, higher and higher. And just visualise, see that battery filling up this morning. Notice how much your hands are moving around. To catch the balls, the higher you throw. And let's just jump into our 3-3. Let's have 2 minutes this morning of just practicing that 3-3, that throw, catch, catch. Outside of any thoughts, what I'd like to do this morning is I'd like to introduce the 3rd ball into this pattern, okay? But we're going to do that after we've had just that little 2-minute practice of that throw, catch, catch. So I'm going to leave you to practice that for 2 minutes. I'm going to practice it along with you. If that's easy for you, grab some gratitude, plan your day ahead, walk yourself through the morning that's brought you here right now, step by step, and think about all the bits of gratitude along the way. Throw, catch, catch. Remember, if you're first starting out, what you want to recognise is that you are not passing like this, throwing and passing. Sometimes you do that without realising. It's a throw and a catch and a catch. If you're still not sure, you can record yourself. Both balls throw, both ball catch, you catch. Don't pass like this. Okay, remember that's a number 1. This is 3-1. We are working on that 3-3. Throw, catch, catch. So before we jump on to adding that third ball, let's do a little bit of a visualization. So let's just take those two balls and let's squash them on our heart. Let's think about our day ahead. Let's think about what we've got to do today. I want you to identify a time today to check in with either a habit or a goal of yours. Just, I want to say check in with that, I just mean have 5 seconds of thinking about it. And I want to challenge you to do that today. So mine's at 3 o'clock, and I might need to set an alarm to do that. My head disappears into work. But what I'm doing there is I'm putting something in place to remind me that that's what I want to do. So maybe you don't have to do that. I do. But let's identify that time to take a little reflection over what our goal is. And while we're there, let's just check in right now with what our goal is. Have you got that goal for the year yet? We've got another 3 days after today. And by that time, we want a firm idea of what it is. Yesterday you had your goal setting PDFs, which are downloadable ones. On there is your goal. There's 3 milestones. And then there's a little place where you can write some gratitude. And that's kind of when you check into those milestones. So when you get there, whether or not you achieve that little milestone along the way, there has been some gratitude on your journey to get there. So make sure you fill that in by the end of this course and just stick it somewhere. Check in with it every now and then. Maybe today you're checking in with what your goal is and all your milestones. But make sure you get it down on paper because it's so easy to forget. Okay, so let's take our both of our balls, positive and negative, and let's just kind of run through our visualization. Let's just remind ourselves of each of the elements of this. We've got a 1-1. These are our handlebars. 1-1, our handlebars that are steering us. Our 2-2. 2-2 is our reflective moments. We're on that seat. We're ready to cycle across that bridge. Our goal is over there. The stabilizers have just come off and we're going to start pedaling 3-3. This takes that little bit more practice to get consistent. And as soon as those 3 are all working together, 1, 2, 3, then we have somewhat movement that's taking us forward, which is our 4-4. This 4-4 represents you moving forward towards that goal, towards them milestones that you're setting yourself. Okay, so I'm going to tell a little story maybe. And what I want you to do is, whatever you resonate with in that story at that particular moment, throw the balls. So if you feel it resonates with the steering of where you're going, it's a 1-1. Your balance in life, it's a 2-2. Balance on that seat, a 3-3. Your pedaling, or your 4-4, your movement. So today's the start, a new start of the year. And we're sitting there ready, standing there ready, every morning to head towards our goal. Not just our goal, but our journey of the day, everything that we're doing. And we're going to start today with energy. So we're going to bring a smile to ourselves. And we're going to start moving. we're going to start pedaling. And as we do that, we're going to think about a lot of gratitude along the way. Let's imagine ourselves at the start of that bridge, looking forward, ready to steer. We're balanced. We're going to start that pedaling, and we're going to move forward. Let's just jump back into our 3-3 and just have a little bit of practice again. 3-3, little bit of practice. Of that juggling, of that pedaling, of that moving forward. And remember, at the end of every session, what we want to do is just score ourselves how connected were we to our practice today. At 1 to 5, where 1 is not at all connected and 5 is absolutely connected. Three. Let's grab a third ball. Okay, so the rules of this: 2 balls in one hand, 1 in the other. You're always going to start with the hand that's got 2 in it first. And all you are going to do this morning is throw. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to be specific about what we throw. So what I want you to do is I want you to put the red ball or the negative ball just in the bottom of your hand. Just that there, like that. Okay, we're going to put the green ball on top, so the positive and negative. So the green ball is the first ball we're going to throw, and the blue ball is the second. Okay, or depending on whatever colour you've got. But just recognise them, or look at them, recognise them. That's negative, that's positive, that's gratitude. Here, what we're going to do is exactly the same as what we've done before. We're going to start with the hand that's got 2 in it. I'm going to start with the green ball. And all I am going to do is throw, catch. Exactly the same as what I've done before. That red ball just stays there. Okay, throw. Catch. Throw. Catch. Throw. Catch. Do that a few times, leaving that red ball right on in there. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to take that red ball, that negative ball, and we're going to try and throw it. Okay, so when that second ball hits the top, so that there, I'm going to try and get rid of that third ball. Okay, we're going to call that the negative ball. It's the negative ball. Throw, catch. And what that's going to represent today is us getting rid of any negativity, any anxiety that we might feel. Knowing that it's there, and knowing that we've got the power to throw it. Okay, so throw. Catch. When that second ball gets to the top, all I want you to do is get rid of that third ball. It doesn't matter where it goes. I just want you to get rid of it. Okay? I'm going to do that again. So, start with my green ball. Throw, catch as we've done. Throw, catch as we've done. And then as that ball, the second ball gets to the top there, you're going to get rid of that third ball. Throw, and then boom. Okay, don't even worry about catching it. Let's this morning just get rid of it. Okay, so what I want you to do, we've got about 30 seconds, a minute left. I want you to practice that. Practice that until you get that once. Before you go ahead with your day, I want you to practice that. Throw, and then get rid of that third ball. If it doesn't come right away, don't worry about it. Pick the balls up, practice every now and then. This is best done in little spurts. Okay, so as I mentioned, I think at the start of the course, that juggling is a byproduct of all of this thinking and all of this turning thinking into something tangible, if you like. So all we're doing this morning is throw, catch, and then getting rid of that third ball, that negative ball. Let's take both of these. Let's take all of the balls, actually. Let's squish them on our hearts. And let's just end this morning with one final bit of gratitude. So think about something, that same something again if you want to, or something new, the reason you're grateful for this morning. Guys, have a lovely day. I shall be back here tomorrow, and I shall see you then. Remember to mark yourselves, connect in with what your score of the day is, and make sure you start filling in them goal sheets. Take care, guys.